This woman up here is a liar, a manipulator, a narcissist, and what have you. Make it make sense to me. Why would any normal person, we're having a discussion, decide to record me, decide to record our conversation? Just the normal girl thing, we are talking, and I'm saying, oh, my tummy is big. I would really like to have a liposuction if I can. We all have wishes. We all have things that we might want to change. But somehow, certainly we can't change it. But sometimes we talk about it. And the person you're talking to records it and keeps it for the rainy day. Make it make sense to me if that person is not a witch. What else is witchcraft, if you ask me? What else? You're dropping a voice note with her. She's keeping it for the rainy day. Everybody is calling Mrs. Ibu all sorts of names. But believe me, the liar is this woman up here. She's just a manipulator. I've met people like, if you have not met people like this before, you might not understand what I'm talking about. Mrs. Ibu, she's been married to that man for 16 years. Mrs. Ibu only came back home one day and introduced this one as his adopted daughter. She was eating that woman's pepper, her oil, her water, and she had the gall to come online to mess that woman up. There are some people you don't need to pray for. Just say it and God will hear you. Mr. Ibu's whole family is in the open because of this same woman that calls herself Yasmin. Mr. Ibu is still on the hospital bed battling for his life. And all you guys are interested in is the money that was made. Mrs. Ibu has every right to know, Mr. Lamaris has every right to know how the money is going, how people are spending the money. After all, she's Mrs. Ibu. She says she wants to do liposuction, she wants a car, she wants an iPhone this. Even if she had said so, it's not for you to bring it to social media, Jasmine. It is not even in your power. If you want to look at it very well, not even a family member. Why are you causing so much chaos in that family? And people are believing you, believing all the nonsense you put out there on social media. Is it because the woman is not so much of a social media person? You want to tarnish her image on social media. She's the one married to Mr. Ibu, and she knows where it pinches. And she knows who is an impostor and who is real. Yasmin, I put it to you that you don't care about Mr. Ibu. All you care about, you just came to attach so that you can become famous. Because you've been searching for fame since, and you met Mr. Ibu in Owerri, and that is it. You refuse to let that man be. Mr. Ibu is not feeling fine. Nigerians are donating. Our legend is not feeling fine. We need to save him. All those voice notes you sent to Very Dark Man, what are they for? I need to know. What else is witchcraft? I used to have a friend like this. See, for people like this, people like Sally, Yasmin, and co, even if you like, what's the worst thing anybody can do? Kill your mom for them. They will never be satisfied. Even if you take your own life for their sake, they will still curse your dead body. They will still gossip about your dead body. They will still tell the world what you did and the one you did not do. I know her type. I've had a friend like that that lived with me in my house. She stayed rent-free, eats my food, drinks my water. But she went around the whole place telling people, even some things that I did in the university, I can't even remember. And of course, she must add Jara. She will never talk about that thing the way it happened. She must add additives to it. Color, sugar, everything. People like this, fear them. And you see miniature women, oh my goodness. They are terrible. They are really, really terrible. I don't want to say so much of all I've heard about the Igbo family in this recent time. And all thanks to this one day. Be careful who you bring to your home. Be careful who you draw close to you. Be careful who you call your friend. Somebody that does not know you, does not know much about you. But you see that one that you brought close to yourself, thinking that you're doing that person good. I'm sorry. You just brought an enemy to the house. When the bubble burst, everybody started telling me things. She even gossiped me up to the POS girl that was next to my shop. Well, I don't want to talk too much about this whole thing, but we should just be careful the people we bring close to us. If Mrs. Ibu had not accepted for her husband to bring in Yasmin into their house, I'm sure things would be a lot better in that family. Well, you've gotten what you want from Mr. Ibu family. You've gotten all you've ever wanted. The little fame you got, some money, getting married to a black American for 9 months, and many of those things you call achievements. So you can travel to the UK now and enjoy yourself. You've painted it to the whole world that the one that takes care of Mr. Ibu. Meanwhile, his wife of 16 years. You can even do your thing without getting that woman involved. From the day one you had your plan drawn out. This kind of people, they are very, very tricky. They have their plan all mapped out.